I'm going to show you how to run a Maven build on Visual Studio Online. My Deep Space project has already been cloned locally and is open here in IntelliJ. This is the POM file that we're going to run. So I flip over to my command line. This is just to show you locally how the build works. So I run Maven clean package, and I'm running Maven locally on my machine. And I have a war file that's generated in the target directory. This war file is the artifact I want to capture on Visual Studio Online. All these other intermediate build artifacts I don't need to keep track of. So what I do is I go over to Visual Studio Online, and I get into my Deep Space project, and I go over to the Build tab. From here I can create a new build definition. So I'm going to start with an empty build definition and build it up. So I click the plus to add a new build step. And from here, you can see we've got Ant, Gradle. I'm going to select Maven. So I select my POM file. By default, package is specified as the task. I'm going to add clean to that. Finally, I save it and give it a name, release demo. Now that'll run the Maven build. I also want to capture that war file. So I'm going to create another build step, and this will be to publish the resulting war file. So I go and I select the publish build step. And I specify the target directory where the resulting artifact is, and I select start.war to grab all war files. And then I specify build.build number for the artifact name. This will substitute based on the build number. And I choose to host it here on VSO. And again, I save. Now I'm going to run the build. Once the build agent starts running, it's going to check out the Git repository. Once it has the Git repository checked out, it will start running the Maven commands we specified in our Maven build task. The build agent then starts to download all the Maven dependencies. Normally this isn't something that would happen every time. I've edited that portion out because it takes about 30 seconds to grab all the dependencies. Once the dependencies are loaded, you can see it only takes a few seconds to actually run the compile, run the test, and generate the war file. Finally, once Maven is finished, the last step is to upload the resulting war file, and that takes a few seconds. So now that the war file is uploaded and our build has succeeded, we can navigate to the build and check our results. Here you can see the resulting test cases. This is where JUnits are run. If there are any failures, you can see them here. And going back to the main build page here, we can see the time it took to run the various tasks, and you can also see the resulting war file that we grabbed. So there you see the build number, and you can explore and see the war file that we grabbed. And of course, you can download this too. Thank you for watching. To learn more, go to java.visualstudio.com.